Shalom, shalom. What's the word, y'all? Yes, sir. I'm back in the building. Yes, sir. We here. We here. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Been a beautiful day. Yes, sir. God been blessing me. Yes, sir. And God been gonna keep blessing me. You dig, man? Yes. Everything has been amazing today. I'm back for another one. Yes, sir. Nothing too major went on today. Just been real busy. My son started, taking martial arts now too, just like me. So yes, sir. I've been, doing a lot of running around with that. Taking care of kids, paying bills, working, trying to keep everything in order. But yes, sir, I'm back here to continue to preach the word of God. I know I did a little video the other day, but I'm back for another one today. And before I get started, we must profess one God, no one with him, no one before him, no one after him, and no one besides him at all. At all. Yes, sir. But yes, sir, before I get started, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share the video. Yes, sir. But today, my message, this one I want to try to make a little bit quick, but because I want to just touch bases on this because a lot of people come to me and a lot of people they are real clingy when it come down to certain people. They are real clingy when it come down to certain family members or friends or associates or whatever. But us as chosen ones, we know this more than anyone, and we know this to the most up highest, most knowledgeable, that a lot of the enemies that we have in our life, they come from they are the ones that know us the most. They are the ones that know us best. They are the ones that are closest to us. So my video today is going to be basically touching bases on your enemies are the ones that are close to you. Christ, when he was alive and when he had his disciples and they all walked with him, Judas was close to Christ. He was one of his disciples. He was one of the 12 that walked with Christ. He was close to him and he betrayed Jesus. So what makes you think that the people that are close to you are not going to betray you? What makes you think the people that are in your own household is not going to betray you? Because the Bible says also, and I'm going to get into that scripture also, it says our enemies will be the ones of our own household. So your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your granny, your steps, all the ones, even your children, is what's crazy. This it goes deep. The spiritual tip goes deep. So even those are the ones that we have to watch out for because you and us chosen people of you have to know this. Like, if you are a true follower of Christ, you are a true follower of God. Know that the people that are of the world and still of the world, they are going to reject you. They are your enemies. You can't look at them as your friends. You can't look at them as people that are here to help you. Don't get me wrong. God can use some people to help you to get to another spot, but don't cling on to these certain type of people. Because if you know they still living worldly, they still doing these things that are of the flesh and not walking in the spirit, at some point they can be used to try to take you out. They can be used at some point to try to attack you or throw you off your path or try to get you to backslide or try to. Let me get into my verse right now before I go a little bit deeper into that. Yes, sir, definitely. And real soon, I want to get another. I'm going to be getting a microphone too. I'm not sure when. Hopefully, sometime in the next coming month, in the next couple of weeks. I'm not sure. I got to get some time to get to a store and buy one. I seen one. I priced it already. It's pretty decent. It's not nothing too major. It clips on and everything too. So I know I don't need it because I got the new phone and everything is working pretty good. But I just want to get the best quality of my videos to all my followers. So definitely. But I'm going to be reading from Matthew 10. We're going to start at verse 34 through 38. And this is Christ speaking. He said, "Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law." And this is the one that I'll get to my point on. "And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. Not my words, not my opinions, not my feelings, not my thoughts. None of this is the way that I feel in the word. I'm just giving you a better understanding and a better knowing and to be more knowledgeable of that the one that you cling so hard to and the one that you care so much about, then people at some point are going to try to take you out. They're going to try to knock you off your square. Because I'm going to get into it. Verse 37. He that loveth father, mother, more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me at all. Okay, listen, man. It's plain to see that the Bible says, that if you love anyone more than him, you are not worthy of him. You are not one of his child, Because you got to think about it. People say, oh my God, God say I got to love, I'm supposed to hate my children. No, he's not saying hate your children. He's not saying none of that. Not even your father, your mother. But God gave you these people that you cling so hard to. God placed you in a position where these are your family. Okay, cool. Understandable. So you got to love the creator, not the creation. Don't love what he give you. Love him because he gave it to you. So you have to love him and cling on to him more than anyone or anything in your life. Because you can lose him or lose it at any time, but you can't lose God. He's going to always be there. He's going to always be in your life. So, and back to my point about people, a lot of time that are being used to take you out or used just to, to throw you off your path. If they of the world and they still living in the flesh and they still doing these worldly things, like celebrating the pagan holidays, clubbing, partying, whatever it is, et cetera, that they might be doing, and you're not doing that and you're not living that lifestyle and you still want to cling on to these people, at some point it's going to rub off on you. At some point you're going to get to a point where you start to do these things too and you fall back in your square. I don't care how strong you think you are, how I got my own mind. I think for myself, yeah, that's fine and all, but the Bible says also evil communication corrupt good behavior. So why are you even around these people, Why would you even put yourself in a predicament where you can be tempted? Why would you even put yourself in a predicament where you can fall into temptation? That's only stupid, Why put yourself in a situation where these people not walking the same way you're walking, or not doing the same thing you're doing? You have to be around like-minded people, And a lot of times, these people that you cling on to or that you call in your real family, you calling your friends or your brother, your mother and all that type of stuff, or your sister and all that, or whatever they might be to you, at some point, them people are the ones that's hating on you. Believe it or not, because they see your eyes are opened up. When you start speaking this truth and you learn this knowledge and you learn all this wisdom and you start coming to them and telling them about it and you start speaking to them, they looking like, it's either two things. They're going to call you crazy or they're going to start changing on you. Now, the people that are chosen ones, we know this. The moment you start getting this knowledge and the moment you start talking different from everybody else, that's the moment people start changing on you. That's the moment then people start looking at you different and they start singling you out. And the devil starts opening his eyes like, okay, somebody been talking to this person. Because I had them wrapped around my finger. They were just out there partying. They were just out there doing this and doing that. I got to put a spirit on them. I got to put a spirit into their life to monitor them, to see what they got going on, to see who they've been talking to see what they got going on in their life. It's mostly spiritual. People might know, definitely going to call you crazy because they're like, oh man, he talking about demons and all this spiritual stuff and all that. Yes, because this is real. Spirits are jumping in and out of people's bodies every single day and using them. But they open the doors to being used, They open their vessel to being used by these demons, But us chosen ones, we got it. We protect it. Because we following the laws and statutes and commandments. We following what the Lord tells us to do. We reading the word and we applying it to our life. But the ones that's not doing that, they can easily be influenced and easily be used. So the one that you're around and you feel like they for you and you feel like they're rocking with you just because they doing little bitty things for you and giving you pep talks and all that type of stuff. No, at some point they gonna try to manipulate your mind to do something of the world, try to bring you back to the world. There is no way around that. And a lot of times, don't get me wrong, a lot of times they don't even be trying to do that type of stuff. Because a lot of people don't even know they're being used. A lot of people don't even know they're being used by the devil. It's just something that that's happening to them because they still in their flesh. They're not in their spirit. They're not walking in their spirit. They're not walking and know they still walking in their body right now, So they're not up to spirit right now. So yes, they can be used at any time. And don't get upset about this, people. Don't get to the point where you feel like, oh man, all is lost. I gotta give up everybody, There are like-minded people out there that like you. There are people out there that think the way you think. There are people out there that live the way you live. You know, there's very few, don't get me wrong, but there are people out there like that. Not just religious people, not just the people that are just religious and live this whole lifestyle like, oh, like, you can't do this, you can't do that, but then they still doing the same thing they telling you not to do on the weekends and everything. No, not those type of people. I'm talking about the people that are truly set apart, that really want to follow God, that really keep these words, that really keep these commandments, that really doing what He's telling you to do, not eating the forbidden foods, not breaking the Sabbath day, like they're really doing these things you are doing. That's really set apart, you know. There's people out there like that, but us, we get caught up in the world, you know. We get caught up with the things that are of the world, you know, and we get intrigued by these things, you know, because you know, walking this path, like I say, you know, it's tough, you know. It could be, you know, nerve wracking at times. It can be very irritating at times because you know you're tied to a certain stature. You got to live to that stature, you know, and abide by that, you know. There's no way around that. But you people must understand, you know, everybody that's placed into your life is not placed into your life to be there forever. They're only there for a season. They're only there to help you with something for that moment, and then it's done. It's over with. It's time to move on to the next chapter. Time to move on to the next phase of your life. But us as a people, I said this in my videos also, we try to hold on to a lot of people, you know. We try to cling on to people, you know, that we feel like that are right for us. That we feel like, you know, that can help us. Or we feel like, you know, we can't let go. It might be some type of soul tie as usual, you know. Or we feel like, you know, that, you know, we're not sure if this person is right for us. So we're going to just, you know, cling on to them just until we find out. But that could be your downfall. You know, that one person you're hanging on to, those people that you still want to kick it with, knowing they're not right, you know. Man, and us as chosen, when we know when some people not right. We know when someone is not right in our life, okay, well, and we see it going on. But still in all, we tend to hang out with these people because we like, okay, we don't want to judge anybody. Everybody got to live their life, but like I just said, evil communication cover up good behavior. Don't hang with them people. Don't hang with that circle. They are going a different way. Trust me. And if you continue to do that, you don't go the same way they're going, you know. You know. There's a saying that says, you know, show me the people that you hang out with and I'll show you who you are. So if you hanging out with them people, you know, and you continue to be with those people and you continue to cling on to these people, you know, even though you trying to be set apart, then that's some, deep down, that's where you really want to be, you know. Deep down, that's who you really are, you know. So you can't blame anybody once your life falls apart, your life start to get crazy and you start to experience these certain things in your life. No, you can't say anything about that because you chose to be with these people. You chose to hang out with them, you know. And a lot of people of the world, they see you as a threat. They see you as a threat because they see your potential. They see what you can be and what you're gonna be, so they attack you for that. And it be the people that you love the most. It be the people that's right there in front of you that's saying, "Oh yeah, I got you, sis. Oh, I got you, bruh. Oh, I got you, nephew. Oh, I got you, niece. Or I got you, grandson." It be them people. It be them people. But people, we try to hold on to our family though. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is some story about me too. The moment I started to walk into the truth, the moment I came into the truth, my people thought I was crazy. I told this in my video also when I was telling my testimony. My people thought I was crazy. They thought I was losing my mind. They thought I was going insane. They try to call everybody in the world like, "Oh, why Brandon talking different? Why Chosen? Why he talking like that? You ain't never heard him talk like that before." They gonna call you crazy. They gonna say you lose your mind. They gonna try to put you on medicine. They gonna try to do all this stuff to you, bro, because you want to walk with truth. When you start following the holidays and start following them pagan holidays, they're like, "Oh, they either what you joined a cult or something, or you a Muslim or something, or you a Jehovah's Witness," and they gonna try to call you everything. Why? No, I'm not none of that. Why can't you just say I follow God? You know, you read the book just like I read the book. You know, all this stuff you want to label me as or try to put me in these categories for what? You know, I just follow the righteous God. I just follow the right God I'm supposed to follow. You, on the other hand, you're following a different type of God. I don't follow that God, you know. I mean, I understand, you know, that we all be taught some type of way, but trust me, if you really want to know the truth, if you really want to get right with God, God gonna bring you the truth. He gonna bring you. He gonna help you walk into that truth. And not all the time. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's not all the time what you want to hear. The real truth and the real ways of God are extremely tough, and extremely sometimes irritating, and extremely sometimes frustrating, because you're tired. You know, you got to deny yourself of the thing that you want and the desires of your heart, you know, that you want. But it's worth it, trust me, you know. So don't get tied up in the world. Don't get tied up in these so-called friends and associates that you associate yourself with, because it's not worth it. Because in the end, they're only going to treat you as an outcast, because you are an outcast, you know. God didn't purpose for you to be with these people. He didn't purpose for you to live like them or to be like them or to walk like them or to talk like them or to be in the areas they're in, you know. You've been set apart for a reason. You were a misfit for a reason. All your life you never fit in for a reason, and now you walking into your truth, and now you coming into your truth where you supposed to be, and now you feeling outcast, and now you feeling like, man, it don't matter what I'm doing, no matter what I'm doing, man, I keep on getting this backlash. I keep on getting pushed back from these people. I keep getting pushed back from this or from that. It's a reason why, my guy. Stop trying to fit in where you don't. Stop trying to make the puzzle piece fit where it don't fit in, you know? That's just how it goes. Live your life. Be who God wants you to be, not who somebody else wants you to be. Stop trying to please people, you know? Being a people pleaser never works, you know? And like I said, to piggyback on what I said, you know, they feel threatened by you because they see you going somewhere. Or they feel threatened by you because it's something in them that they want to do, that same trait that you have. They want to do it too, but just don't know how to do it. And they can do the same thing that you're doing. They just not willing to give up the world. They just not willing to give up their flesh. That's what it is. They can do everything you're doing and then some, but they just don't want to do it because they don't want to give up their flesh. They don't want to give up the world, you know. So many people want to cling on to this world, and you know they want to love God one day, and then you know go back to the world another day, you know. But God said what He's gonna do. He said what He's gonna do to people like that, act like that. To the people that want to be lukewarm and can't choose a side, well, you know what's gonna happen to those, you know. See, God said, I'd rather you never knew the truth than to know the truth and still turn away from my words. You can't play with this, you know. I wish there was a way around this. I say it all the time in my video. I wish there was a way around this where you could do that. You can't play with this though. So you can't be lukewarm. You know, you can't, you know, decide. What if you be in between? You gotta think like this. What if I'm in between in the last day and I don't know it's the last day on earth? What if I'm in between and I can't, and I got wavering faith and I can't choose if I want to be with God, I want to serve the world, if I want to be with God, I want to serve, and you can't make up your mind. And you die that next day, that's it. It ain't really no coming back from that. You chose already. You couldn't make your mind up. You had wavering faith. So now, hey, that's just your faith right there. You know where you're going. You know what's going on with that. So it's best to just live this now and walk with this now, you know, and stop being lukewarm, you know, and stop trying to hang around these people, you know, that really are no good for you, you know, because, and I'm going to talk more into this also because I said in my last video, but I don't know if I spoke more into it. A lot of times we can't grow in life. A lot of times we can't get to our next level in life because we haven't defeated someone or something that's holding us back. Most of the time it just be people in our life or people in our family, but we so clingy. We want to hold on to these people for what reason? What value are they adding into your life that God can't add into your life? What value are they contributing to your life that God can't contribute into your life? You got to ask yourself that, you know, are these people really worth my elevation? Are these people really worth my downfall? You know, because when you fall and when you down bad like that, them same people that you was around and that you feel like you need to cling on to them, they gonna disappear. Trust me, I've been through it before. The people that was really around me and really rocking with me when I was up and had everything and all that there, man, was out there in the street smoking, doing all this and doing all that. They wasn't nowhere around when I hit rock bottom. They wasn't nowhere around when I fell down bad, Joe. I couldn't call nobody. When nobody answered the phone for me, I'm talking about it was some base. I was out there down bad. Trust me, I know there are some people still in my family to this day that now, right now, especially since I done left the streets alone and walked away from a lot of bullcrap, man, they don't like me. Even though I knew in the past, you know, they didn't like me at first, you know. But now they starting to accept me now because they say, okay, well, he stand for something now. I ain't got no choice but to accept him now. He stand for something now, you know. He walking with this. He and everybody in my life know that now, you know. I stand with God. I stand for that. I have morals. I'm not wavering. I'm not going back on what I believe in. I'm not doing none of that. This is what I do for real, and they see it in my life. See, for people to believe you And to know that you really serious about something, they got to see it in your lifestyle. They got to see it the way you walk in your daily life. Because you could talk about anything. You could talk and say you walking with God and you believe in God and you really with God. But they got to see it in your life. They got to see the things you do, the way you act, and the way you live your life. They got to see it. I heard a pastor say that one time. God will not show up in your life until he knows that you really about that for real, for real. And to the people down where you work at, the people where you stay at, everywhere in the world when you live your daily life at, when they know you living for Christ, that's when God gonna show up in your life. Trust me. But then people, they not trying to walk like you though. They don't want to deny themselves, you know. They don't want to live that life. They don't want to follow the commandments. They want to do what the religious crowd do, what these false churches and all these false religions do. They want to just pick certain verses they want to stick to. You know what I'm saying? They want to pick certain ones they want to abide by and then think that's it. That once saved, always saved crap. And that don't work. It's not going to work. It never will work. You know? So stop wasting your time with people, you know, that's only looking to see you fall. Some people are just sitting back and just waiting on you. Some people in your family just waiting on you to fall. They just waiting on you to slip. Like, yeah, they up right now. We're going to see how they be in a couple more months. Yeah, I know they came back, you know what I'm saying? I know they bounced back already. They was messed up for a while, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going to wait. I know they going to fall. I know Buddy going to start. You know what I'm saying? I know he going to fall back again. Yeah, just watch her. I know she going to fall off again. Yeah, you know. She got back with Buddy and all that. Yeah, I know they going to fall off again. It's people that's praying on your downfall. And people that be happy when you call them and let them know, you know what I'm saying, you down bad, they be always there. Always happy and everything. But the moment you come back up, you never get a congratulations. You never get a, oh man, I'm happy you're back on my feet. Oh, that's what it is. And all that. No, you never get none of that. Because secretly, they upset about that. Secretly, they mad about it because they never think you was going to do that. They never think you was going to get to where you at right now. So you got to be watchful of these people. Because these people say, this is how they did. One day they love you, the next day they don't. One day they say Hosanna, next day they say crucify. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know these people, you know. Anyone that's not walking with Christ, anyone that's not fully committed to these ways of Christ, they are your enemy. Be okay with that. Be cool with that. There is no way around that. Trust me, I tried it. There's no way around it. People that are of the world and that live in the world and that have worldly traits and don't want to see no way around it and don't want to see no other way, they are your enemy. You are not of them. Come out from among them and be ye separate. Stop trying to fit in, you know. Stop trying to do what they do. It's not worth it. Not even a little bit, you know. Stay in these righteous ways, you know, because the people that see you every single day, and this is one thing that make a lot of people mad also, even your family. I know it make them mad because they see you elevating. They still where they even know some people in your family that's been same place for years, steadied up, not making no progress, still on Section 8, still out there getting food stamps, still out there, you know, living day-to-day life, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing what tomorrow gonna bring, you know, not having no plans, not having no goals, not trying to reach them, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to make nothing happen in their life, but they see you steady elevating. You don't think them people hating on you? Oh, because that's your sister and your brother? You don't think they hating on you? Like when you sisters, y'all get a good man in your life, or a godly man in your life. You don't think your sister and them, your brother and them, or your family and them, or your mom and them hating on you? Because a woman's supposed to be led by the man. That's why the man's supposed to be head of the household. When that man start leading that woman, and your mama see that, your sister and them see that, they gonna get jealous of that. So they're gonna try to do everything they can to try to push that man out of your life. Don't matter. They're gonna plant seeds in your head and vice versa. When that man find a woman that he can lead that's willing to listen, them parents gonna try to find any reason. Oh, I don't like that girl. She not. They gonna try to find any reason. Brothers and sisters, they gonna try to find one. Don't matter. This is how it is. Trust me. Every time you walk in the righteous ways, there's gonna always be someone in the background trying to push you back or trying to knock you back down. Trust me. And we gotta be aware of this. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. That's in the Bible also, you know. That's in the word. We gotta know that. You gotta have the discernment. You gotta have the knowledge and the wisdom to know these type of stuff. Or you just be cool with anybody, be friends with anybody. Come on, man. I'm a cool person. I'm cool with most people, you know. I'm a good person, but I know which one not to hang around to, you know. I know which one not to be around. I speak to everybody, you know, I'm always cool, you know what I'm saying? What up with this and that, that's cool and all. But I'm not the one that's gonna hang around with everybody. I'm cool with being by myself. I'm cool with not hanging around with everybody. I've been that way, you know. But for the ones, this is my solution. For the ones that have a hard time struggling being alone, watch what happens when you dismiss these certain type of family members. Watch what happens when you dismiss these people that are in your life for certain causes. Because some people just won't want to be around you because you're anointing. They want to be around you because you got something they need or want, and then they just try to get it from you, you know, or just to try to gain something they lacking, you know. Different type of reasons, different type of causes, you know. But these people always know the enemies that are close to you, they're not the ones at your job. They're not the ones that are outside. They are right in front of your face. They're the ones that's closest to you. They are the ones that's calling you sister, calling you brother, uncle, mama, daughter. Them are the ones. Trust me. Especially when you become talking to your parents, they call you, or your mommy, your daddy, or your other siblings, they call you like, oh, you coming over for Thanksgiving? Oh no, I don't celebrate them holidays anymore. I'm all good. What? What you mean? What you mean that? And there go the demon. It's turned up right then. And then they get the backbite you. When you hop off that phone and you go back to your regular life, they get the backbite. Oh, I don't know what's going on with them. She done got with that man now. He done turned their life around. And now she done joining some cult or something. Now they following all this other little stuff. Yeah, trust me, I've been through it. I've been through that situation before. Or I don't want to celebrate. I'm not coming to the Christmas party or nothing. I don't celebrate that. What? We do this every year. No, I want to walk in the truth now. I want to, the God done can show me some things. I want to walk His ways now, you know. And that's Nimrod's birthday, you know. That's the pagan holidays, you know. I don't want to follow that no more. Now their parents gonna switch up on you. Now your mama gonna go against you. She gonna start tweaking with you. Your daddy gonna start tweaking with the son. You know, your sister and them gonna start tweaking with you. Oh, you don't come out with us no more. Nah, I don't drink, I don't smoke no more. You know, I decided to, to be pure now, to live my life the right. What? You sure your eye? You sure you don't need to go to the doctor or nothing? Nah, I think you crazy. You see how foolish the world is, man? The moment you get to doing something different, the moment you get to doing things, you know, that are not of the flesh, now they want to call you crazy. You know, or say you're in a cult, or somebody change your mind, or somebody, now you on some type of medicine or something, or they want to put you on medicine and make you think like them, or try to drug you to think like them. It's a cold world, trust me. This is a real twisted, backwards world, man. So if I could tell anything, if I could tell you anything in my closing message, man, stop clinging on to your family, because those are the ones that's going to take you out sooner or later, man. Them are the ones that's praying on you and watching over you. Those are the ones the devil will point to you from birth to watch you, to make sure you stay where you at, to make sure you never come up. But the Lord gonna always send someone in your life to let you know this is the way you gotta go. And it's on you whether you want to take heed to that or not. Me, I took heed to that, trust me. What are y'all gonna do? Are y'all gonna follow what God tell y'all to do? Or y'all gonna keep on clinging on to the people that's gonna be your downfall? You make the choice. I choose life. I choose to be set apart. I choose Joshua. I choose the righteous ways. I hope y'all do the same. So yes, sir. This is my message for the day. Yeah, man, this is something I want to talk about. And once again, it's almost 30 minutes into this, but you know how I go, man. I speak that word, man. I just want to push this one out because, a lot of people, we try to hang on to a lot of bad friends. We try to hang on to a lot of bad family members, a lot of bad people in general, man, that are no good for us. That's just waiting on us, to slip and fall so they can try to take our position, even at work, there's people at your work sometimes, that might be waiting on you or might be plotting on you, you know what I'm saying? They want to get you fired or something like that, or some people, around at whatever you're at the gym or something that's looking at you, envying you because you might be lifting more than them, squatting more, whatever it is you're doing. There's always something around you, somebody hating on you low key, there's always something like that, but no weapon formed against these shall prosper, so you gotta stay prayed up, man, God watches over his. He watches over the ones that are for him, so stay with God. He got you right. He's gonna get you situated, The Lord said, my sheep hear my voice, they know me, and the stranger they will not follow. Trust and believe that. So yes, sir, man. Quick video. Well, not quick video, but I gotta speak that word. Yes, sir. But give me a couple more days. I got some. I'm busy next couple days. I want to try to fit a little small one in probably next day or so. But the next one I'm probably gonna do. I'm not sure yet. I got a couple more in mind. So yes, sir. I'll let y'all know, but I'll be back soon, man. I'm gonna go probably lay it down soon, man. I'm kind of tired, man. Been running around all day. I'm doing a lot. So yes, sir. It's all love, peace and blessings. Shalom, love.